At first, life feels flat. You're a wire disconnected from its current. Your brilliance dimmed by the dull hum of fit in. You obey gravity, pulled by obligation, shame, and the slow collapse of old stories. Gravity's electric collapse. Here, it's your unexpressed potential folding in on itself. You crave something electric, a spark that reawakens the circuitry of purpose. This is the call to adventure. To remember that consciousness is electric, and every emotion, every thought, every ache is voltage asking to move. Of course, you hesitate. What if I short circuit? What if I become too much? You learn to dim yourself because bright lights draw attention, and attention once burnt you. But suppression, it's static build-up. Every time you hide your truth, the charge increases until the shock of stillness hurts worse than the risk of motion. You can't evolve by hiding behind your circuit breaker. Consciousness is the field. In human terms, your awareness is the frequency that tunes the entire song of your life. So the mentor whispers not as a voice, but as a pattern. Everything's connected by resonance. You don't make coherence, you remember it. This is where science and spirit meet. Heart rate variability, neural synchrony, DNA oscillation, all are the orchestra of coherence. Healing begins the moment you remember. You're the conductor. The hero's first step is an immersion. Imaginary becomes real. Imagination's not pretend, it's harmonic inversion. Unseen thought collapsing into visible life. You stop waiting for permission. You cross the line between thinking and doing. And reality begins to rearrange around your resonance. And as you expand, incoherence rises. Relationships shift. Old identities rebel. This is entropy testing your coherence. Every judgment, every fear, every delay. It's a misalignment between your field and your form. When you face them consciously, friction turns to frequency. Heat transmuted into light. Science calls it energy conservation. The mystic calls it karma resolved. Then comes the collapse. Masks burn, ideas dissolve. It's not a tragedy, it's harmonic recalibration. You surrender the need to be good. You stop waiting for approval. There was always your own reflection. In that void, your nervous system rewires. Your intuition heightens. The observer and the observed merge. You can call this finally seeing yourself clearly. Light emerges when polarity collapses, when duality integrates. The hero realizes every heartbreak, failure, and shadow was just electric potential waiting for reunion. The lesson is not to eliminate darkness, but to conduct it. This is the moment of frequency upgrade, the birth of intuitive intelligence. You stop channeling information and start radiating coherence. You re-enter the world softer but sharper. Your speech carries charge. Your silence, gravity. You're not seeking miracles, you're the field to which miracles stabilize. Healing others happens through entrainment, not effort. DNA tunes to coherence like a crystal oscillator. As you align, those around you phase lock. Your presence becomes medicine. Your authenticity contagion. The final stage is not triumph, but coherence. You become a living equation of balance, masculine current, structure, and feminine field, flow, becoming child of presence, creation. You no longer chase prophecy, you embody potential. You realize it was never outside you. You are the recursive mirror of self-awareness, remembering yourself through light. If you act on these truths, if you express your charge rather than contain it, you create harmonic contagion. Coherence spreads faster than fear. If you withhold it, fields decay, entropy wins, and your unexpressed genius becomes anxiety. So you act, speak, sing, fail beautifully, because the universe doesn't need your perfection, it needs your frequency. You were never waiting for God's approval. You were waiting for your own. Now you have it. You're life in motion. You're the field remembering itself. And every breath you take rewrites the mathematics of light.